Guys, so again, it's prediction time. And I predict that Conor McGregor will knock out Floyd Mayweather in the sixth or seventh round. Um, Now, let me explain why. Okay, and how this is how I see the fight going. Boom, first round goes out, and I see McGregor running, like not walking Floyd down, running to Floyd. Now, Floyd has always had his worst rounds in the first four rounds, if I'm not mistaken. He usually figures you out in those times. That's when McGregor will pounce on it like a vicious animal. And that's probably where he will try to land the hardest shots, but most likely won't land the biggest shots. If he does, it's a bad night ahead of Floyd. So yeah, I see McGregor coming out, hectic hard shots. Floyd told us that he's going after McGregor, but he's not. He's not at all. He's maybe gonna be a little bit more active, like when he was younger, but he's not gonna be attacking him like a wild animal. Good. I see McGregor coming out, lead hook, straight left. He's going to be landing shots in total. Now, I don't know what his game plan is going to be, but I hope he attacks not only for the head, but the body as well to slow down Floyd for in case the round goes and the rounds keep going so that he could use his smaller gas tank again against Floyd because Floyd has a really big gas tank. So yeah, um, I see in the first round McGregor landing a few crazy shots and a few twists and turns happening with the crowd going crazy. Everybody's freaking. The whole place is going to be exploding at that point. McGregor usually is really good at hyping up the first round. Good. Second round comes. A little bit of a bit more calm is inside Conor, but he's still plowing ahead, pressuring Floyd, landing a few shots. Floyd will be landing the more accurate and stabbing shots, and the thing is, those type of shots is the shots that McGregor will be avoiding mostly because they count as good points. McGregor will be landing good shots as well. That's the only difference. His shots will be a little bit more damaging. So yeah, good. Third round comes. Mayweather gets his rhythm. He starts landing a little bit more on McGregor, and McGregor keeps plowing ahead, but at a more calm pace. Fourth round, there might be in the fourth round, they both have their rhythm, have found their rhythm, and McGregor sees that Floyd, he's still leading the fight. I see him pressuring Floyd, and he's the one leading the fight, and Floyd realizing he is losing. So what happens then is McGregor will keep plowing ahead, looking for openings to land that devastating left of his and attacking the body in the clinch, stuff like that. I hope there's no fouls and stuff in this few rounds because McGregor might be getting antsy because he's not knocking Floyd out completely. So yeah, and I don't know. I hope he doesn't use those sloppy jello arm type shots. It's not gonna work at all. They're not damaging. They're not gonna get any points. Good. Fifth round comes, and usually we see the first sign of McGregor hurting Floyd badly by landing, let's say, left, devastating left to the chin. He does this by using one of the tactics I spoke of earlier. If he really uses those tactics, textbook, if he uses them like textbook perfect, he will land that left, and that will hurt Floyd badly. I know Floyd has a good chin, but he will get hurt if those punches accumulate. He will get hurt. Good. And then the sixth round. In this prediction or this whole situation I'm giving you guys, I see McGregor only hurting him in the sixth round, but like midway through, landing a blind shot or something like that. And we can see that Floyd is not himself. He isn't attacking as much. He is running again, and he's getting hurt with lots of shots. And a lot of shots that shouldn't be landing are landing on him. Then in the seventh round, McGregor storms at him, starts hammering the gloves, hitting a few good lead shots, and landing that straight, that sideways lift that I was talking about in the other fights, straight down the middle, angling off, landing hard, and he wails on Floyd for a bit. But Floyd attacks back. He backs off a little bit, walking back, attacking, still waiting for that to counter, for getting Floyd to overextend a little bit, landing a few good shots. He attacks the body a little bit. Floyd attacks the body as well. McGregor just jumps back, and sometimes get hit with it. Floyd jabs at him with that straight stabbing right jab. It's a good fight. That's what I'm seeing in my head. It's going to be a good fight because it's really entertaining to see these type of shots if they can land at all from both fighters, not even just Floyd's side or just McGregor's side. Good. I see it keep on going like that. Not at a very high pace, just basically like a 1, 2 type pace. It's going to be a little bit more explosive in the second, then it's going to be chill. Explosive, chill. And then I see McGregor coming out with a random explosive barrage straight to the head of Floyd. Floyd backs up, and he's dodging, slipping, and he keeps on moving. McGregor moves back after a clinch and hits him a few times. Then he catches Floyd off guard with a jab, straight driven left as hard as possible, and he lands straight through the gap between the high guard, and he drives it on directly in the middle of the face of Floyd, and Floyd falls. He's not knocked out. He gets up. McGregor plows on him, and when he's in the corner trying to slip and stuff, McGregor just plows on the hooks and stuff until they get pulled out of pulled away from each other. Then McGregor angles off, pops the lead hook slightly through the high guard of Floyd, or when Floyd dodges like this, he almost basically will touch him. I'm being honest, he will touch him there. He knocks him, and when his head pops up, Floyd gets knocked directly on the chin, and he sleeps. He falls on the floor. He's down. Out. This is the only way I see McGregor winning, but this is how I predict. I have this feeling this is how the fight is going to be. It's not going to be as calm and slow as with Manny Pacquiao. Not at all. It's going to be a lot more explosive than that. That was boring as crap. Now the other way I see Floyd winning, but look, I gave him my prediction. Only way I see Floyd winning is staying away from McGregor, landing that jab the whole time. That's the way he used to win his fights. Jab and a few combinations in between while staying away, and on the ropes just avoiding shots. And when the judges don't see shots landing or just tap shots landing, they don't score them at all. And that's how he wins. That's why he won the fight against Pacquiao as well. When he was on the ropes, Pacquiao never hit him. You can slow-mo the fights. He never hit him. He hit him like this, like tip, tip, tip. Those punches don't count for shit on the points scored, on the scorecards. If you scored those shots, fine, but they don't count in my book as well. Damage is one of the real ways they score points. Total shots landed and how clean the shots land. Floyd landed the cleaner shots. Floyd landed the harder shots. If you don't believe me, just slow-mo the videos and watch. And Floyd accumulated much more punches that landed properly. His opponents usually just bombarded him with shots, and those shots never landed properly. That's why he won every time. He was the more precise, more defensive fighter. And like they say, a good defense is a great offense. So we have to respect Floyd in that sense. I respect him for what he does in the fight ring, but I don't need to respect him for anything he does outside. The difference here is he's not fighting anybody he's fought before. Conor McGregor is a really badass pressuring fighter. He never lets up. And the thing is, let's say McGregor gets obliterated with a lot of punches, which he won't. I still don't see Floyd running him down and stuff. I see if Floyd does that, basically, he's just going to land some combinations, get away. Land some combinations, get away. And defend. And McGregor's just going to plow down on him, keep pressuring, keep hammering, while trying to land shots. It will be basically Nate Diaz versus Conor McGregor 1 on the feet. Go look at that fight again, you'll understand. McGregor kept pressuring and kept trying to land that giant left. He kept missing. He kept lightly touching the jaw of Nate. And Nate kept stopped and slapping him and attacking from outside until McGregor couldn't do anything. He tried to attack him on the ground. This time he won't be able to go to the ground, so he'll just be standing there, just getting peppered slowly, not very aggressively. That's the only way I see Floyd winning. Decision, because of politics and because of him actually landing better, more crisp shots. But the thing is, McGregor is very precise. He's very quick with his reaction times. His timing is very well. That means he won't be getting hit that much. And also that left hand changes everything. The power that he has in that hand is it's a big difference to what Floyd has ever faced. And yes, I know about Canelo Alvarez, and I know about the other fighters he fought. They have deadly hands as well, but their hands usually accumulate shots. I've never seen, those guys knock you out over time because of how hard they hit. They never do it on singular punches or 2 or 3 punches like McGregor. McGregor has that little bit more of punching power in his fights. That means it's like a mini Mike Tyson. It's very different. And Floyd isn't Muhammad Ali that can take those kind of punches and keep going. If Floyd was like Muhammad Ali, then I didn't see any chance at all for McGregor, because George Foreman versus Ali was great. It was amazing. But the thing is, I don't see that happening. I see Floyd getting hurt overall in the end, and that's it. Floyd has a lot more skill, but McGregor is new to it. That means he can learn. He is still fresh. He can really learn from this. He can multiply his skill by tenfold. I don't see Floyd really being ready for this guy. And the same thing with Conor, but Conor is going to be much more ready than Floyd. I've always said when Floyd ducks and dives and stuff with the Philly shell, he can get hit with straight shots. I've always said it whenever I was watching his fights. And even Pacquiao showed that his straight shots landed sometimes. And Maidana and Zab Judah and many of these fighters have landed a straight left to his face. And other fighters have landed straight right to his face that hurt him. This means there is quite a good chance for those shots to land. And that's what I think. So yeah, guys, that was my prediction. I still say Conor McGregor is going to win. I'm not betting on this fight at all. I think it's a waste to bet on fights because still things change. But yeah, I hope you guys maybe have a bet on it. Nothing big, because let's say you bet the house on it and let's say Mayweather wins. Boom, you don't have a house anymore. So yeah, we'll see. This is a great fight in my eyes. It's really interesting. It's not a waste like most people in the boxing community thinks it is. Yes, Triple G versus Canelo is going to be amazing. It's going to be huge. But I'm more interested in this fight. Really. This is going to be, because it's weird. It's strange. It's different. So yeah, I hope you guys like this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And cheers. Hold on. Cheers.